Now, from the Reese's Red Bud Farms kitchen.
It is time again for Sunday Brunch. Joining us in the Reese's kitchen is Becky Chapman from the Melting Pot with a smorgasbord of food here. Tell us about some of this stuff.
Well, I'm showing you a four-course meal that you can get at the restaurant. You can make all the stuff at home, of course, if you'd like. And I've got some wine pairings from Francis Coppola.
Wow.
Francis Coppola was a director and most famously known for The Godfather.
Right.
That's what
wow.
he did. So, and one of his hobbies is wine. So we are starting with a strawberry almond salad over here. It has a raspberry vinaigrette on it, and it's paired with a Sauvignon Blanc, which is a nice crisp wine to go with the salad. Then we have this great garlic cheese fondue. It's garlic and cheddar cheese, and we've paired it with a Chardonnay from Francis Coppola. And the Chardonnay has some apple flavors to it, which tastes great with the cheese.
Wow, that's right up my alley right there, the cheese, looking at that.
I know. And then if you move on to a filet mignon and some portobello mushrooms, we've paired that with a claret, which is a little bit lighter red wine, but it tastes great with the vegetables and the steak. And then lastly, what I'm making for you today is this dark chocolate raspberry fondue. And all I've done is melt some dark chocolate. I added a little bit of cream earlier, and we are just going to swirl in some raspberry puree. Real easy to make at home, really good. You can even melt this in the microwave if you want to. And we're going to dip some strawberries and pound cake in that, and we're going to pair it with a Sauvignon Blanc. And the Cabernet Sauvignon, there we go. The Cabernet is very velvety and has these rich tannins that taste great with the dark chocolate.
It's sometimes hard to think about pairing wines with a dessert type of thing like this. So what are your guidelines for doing something like that?
You either want to go really, really sweet, so you stay together sweet, or you want to have something that is very rich, which
contrast.
Yes, right. Which is what the Cabernet does here, and it's got those tannins that really just have a little bit of a bite that tastes great with the chocolate.
I don't really know much about wines. Is that sort of what you do for most dishes? You try to either contrast or pair the flavorings, like for the filet mignon, for example. Is that what your goal is?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
So can you tell us about the selection of this wine for that filet mignon?
Again, the claret it's a lighter red wine, and since we have some vegetables with our steak, the claret went really well with it.
All right, and then for this, I think is going to be my favorite dish. Can you tell us a little more about this? The cheese there. I'm a big cheese fan.
This starts with a beer base, and then we added some cheddar cheese, and and to make it creamy like this, you want to add a little bit of flour to it first.
Okay.
And then we have some green goddess, which is you can either get as a dressing in the restaurant, or you can make, or at the grocery store, make it yourself. And then a whole lot of garlic herb seasoning, which we have right here, which is also available in the grocery store, or you can buy it from the Melting Pot. But it's some fabulous flavors, and like I said, it goes great with this Chardonnay that's got some fruity flavors to it.
It certainly looks very good. Thank you, Becky.